Hey everyone, it's Zach here with another episode of Hope for Masterball. Now we are continuing with the Sunroom team. For those of you waiting for another team that I use, I hopefully will finish it up after recording this, and while it's editing I'll do the tweaking. But it's been really nice because I used a lot of these mons for my Players Cup 4 qualifier. I used some of these mons, not the same EVs I want to say. Okay, there's rain. I want to say Porygon's good here. Porygon's good against with Eerie Impulse. It's good against the Landorus, and it does decent against the Zapdos. Doesn't do good against the Politoed. Okay. That's not too bad. On the negative side, though, Zapdos should speed creep. You can easily speed creep the Zapdos to outspeed Venusaur. So if they have Fake Out here and they fake out the Grimmsnarl, like, we're in a pretty bad position. But we want to try to get the Max Quake off. Let's see. We have to see what their Grimmsnarl does. If they just set up Light Screen 2, it's not that bad. But you should max Airstream first, but that will give us a weakness policy. And then turn 2, we bring in... Okay, our Grimmsnarl goes first. And they just set the Light Screen 2. I wonder if it's a speed tie and max flare. Okay, so they give us the sun. And we're going to eat that really well because it's not the stab from max airstream. Their Grimmsnarl takes that really well, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and Spirit Break the Zapdos. Ooh, Fake Tears. That's not good. So we're taking this at like a neutral. But we get Vines up. Solid play there. And Static, man. So I think we bring in P2 here. And I want to set Trick Room. And you'll bring out Politoed. And we get the attack boost, so that's not that good. Let's just Spirit Break into the Zapdos again. Helping Hand. And P2's just going to eat that. Grimmsnarl's paralyzed. And Vines is just going to keep chipping them down. We haven't seen an item on the Zapdos, but I don't think Weakness Policy is that common. An Icy Wind, which is fine, because you're just making us faster in Trick Room. A Confusion might stink. And it happened. We'll see the Citrus Berry and Politoed. And I actually want to bring Torkoal in right now because we have the light screen up and Zapdos is pretty weakened. Scald into the Grimmsnarl, and that doesn't do much. You're still going to hit your Hurricane. We should be done with Vines. Yeah. I think the Heat Wave's fine here. And we'll just bring Porygon back in. And a double protect. How many more turns left of Trick Room do I have? One more turn of Trick Room. And let's just recover. Because at -2, the Scald shouldn't do much. Nope. And there's the Kingdra. So we just want to protect and Trick Room. Because, I mean, you could Helping Hand Draco Meteor. Or you could Scald and Draco Meteor. But I don't think those combinations, especially in the sun, are going to knock out the P2. And you just double into the Torkoal. Okay, so both light screens are gone. So I think here we just Earth Power the Politoed, and we Eerie Impulse the Kingdra. Okay, so the battle's going to be canceled. Good game. I think that was a solid battle. I think we just handled it well in keeping control of, one, the weather, and two, the Trick Room, keeping the Trick Room up. So they have Sun themselves. Do we just lead the Torkoal? I don't know if Trick Room. I mean, besides the Charizard, Trick Room does well. Charizard and Tangrowth. I don't know. I think if the Tangrowth has Fake Out or Taunt. Oh, it's probably going for Sleep Powder. Yeah, that was a dumb play. We should have led Grimmsnarl. And you land it. That's game. Because we just boosted you. You're going to take more chip, but you knock off the Eviolite. And Max Quake. Probably into the Torkoal. Yeah. P2 stays asleep. We might as well try to max guard. But yeah, we should have just led. There's really nothing we could have led that would stop the sleep powder. No, it doesn't even matter. Let's just play it out. I think that's, like, we have nothing to stop opposing sleep powder. Charizard's actually going to protect, so you're going to try to put Glastrier to sleep. And you land. Good game to my opponent, just completely shutting me down turn 1. Maybe max guard with Venusaur turn 1 and like use Grimmsnarl to set up screens. But I want to say the Tangrowth is probably Focus Sash. Physical Regieleki, yeah, and Focus Sash. So even if we would have waited and switched in, Tangrowth probably still would have been able to put something asleep. And at that point, like, we're ignoring the Charizard. That's a pretty cool team. I like seeing a lot of different things, like Physical Regieleki, Tangrowth, and Swampert, like, all on the same team. Especially knowing that it's like a Sun mode. It's a Sun team. If you guys haven't already, do not forget to like and subscribe. Okay. I think this is the team, once again, that like Cybertron was using. Grimmsnarl on P2. So we could set up Light Screen. And try to Sleep Powder, but I'm pretty sure the opposing Grimmsnarl has Fake Out. Yeah. Okay, good play. And you just go for the Ice Beam. I mean, that gives us a weakness policy, though. Let's see, we're 145 or 143, I believe. So if we side Scary Face, okay, so you trick. And there's the lagging tail. So that will take effect next turn. But we'll get a special defense boost, and we should Spirit Break the P2 first, so we should take the next one. And our Grimmsnarl is actually the fastest thing on the field now. And we get the critical hit. And we'll set up Vines. And that should be enough to knock out P2. Unless it recovers. And you actually give us Trick Room. Okay. And you just bring out Marowak and Celesteela. So who do you max here? Let's go ahead and set up the Reflect. And if we can, which we probably won't, we'll try to max Quake the Marowak. That should be the Marrow. Oh, Celesteela. Okay. And we don't hang on, unfortunately. So I want to say, let's Earth Power the Marowak here. Oh, and you hang on. Okay. I forget if this is Lumberry. What would be better here? The Wicked Blow will crit, and then we'll yawn. We'll hang on to the Focus Sash, but we'll go down to Sand next turn. Okay, so if it's Lumberry, we lose. I can't remember the Celesteela's item. I want to say it's Lumberry. Okay. So we need at least a 2-turn sleep. Come on. Man. Good game. Like I said, the sleep turns have not been on our side. Last episode, we got really lucky with the sleep turns. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. But I figured it was just my luck that Celesteela would wake up. I think that's probably the 3rd or 4th time I've lost on just this cart because of a Mon getting a 1-turn wake. So it's whatever. That's the risk you take with sleep. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though we didn't play as well as last time. But I still had fun with the team. If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. 100 episodes of VGC 2021. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to keep continuing, and I hope you guys hang along for the journey. But anyways, until next time, I'm Zach, and I'll see everyone later.